With a mix of black and white face, with a mix of black and, with a, Zoe! With a mix of black and white face paint, I'm creating a gray color to paint on the brow bone space like this. Zoe!
Come in, my child. We mustn't lurk in doorways.
And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. And dear lady, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed. Pathetic, poor, unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, that one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing this Ursula-inspired makeup look from Disney's The Little Mermaid. I've been wanting to do this look for the longest time now, and this is even my second time filming this, so I hope you guys are ready because I'm finally ready to show you how to get this look. This look is honestly pretty easy to do. It's just about finding the right products to use because that will make or break this entire look. Trust me, the vlog family knows. To start off this look, we must transform our hair. Ursula has grayish white hair, so I'm using a mix of this can of Halloween hairspray color in white and this white face paint, also from the Halloween store. Ultimately, the white face paint worked the best, so that's what I used to cover all my hair. Now we need to block our brows with glue. We're creating completely new brows for this Ursula look to match her animated appearance in the movie, but if you want this to be an easier, more realistic version of Ursula that you're more comfortable with wearing to work or school on Halloween, then feel free to just fill in your normal brows with a black eyeshadow. So once we have several layers of glue down on our brows, we can go ahead and begin to cover them up, starting with, yes, an orange liquid lipstick. This is to color correct and neutralize the darkness of our brows, similar to how people use orange under their eyes to cover dark circles. We're using the orange to cover our dark brows. But if your brow hair is lighter, then you can totally skip this step. Once the orange liquid lipstick has dried, I'm going to take my full coverage concealer and I'm going to lay that right on top of the orange liquid lipstick. Let me know if you guys would like a dedicated brow blocking tutorial, if that would be helpful, because I can definitely go more into detail on how to cover and block your brows. Now, after the concealer, we want to powder it up to set everything and also eliminate the shine that the concealer added. And I'm using a powder foundation which has extra coverage, and that never hurts when it comes to blocking out your brows. Now time for the face, and when I first created this look, I used white and gray face paint, which ended up cracking on my skin pretty badly, so this time around I'm using milk eye pigments in silver and purple, and I'm going to apply this everywhere, face, body, arms, and anything else exposed. For the face, I'm applying this color with a sponge. However, I think these pigments work great with just your hands. Just beware that these eye pigments dry super fast, so if you don't blend everything out perfectly, well, you're kind of screwed then. And I unfortunately had to learn that the hard way when I noticed a few unblended spots on my face and body. Sorry, that was Zoe that just barked right now. After that, I'm taking white cream face paint that I got from the Halloween store, and I'm using that to highlight parts of my face. So with my sponge, I'm taking it under my eyes, on my nose, and my chin. Now with a nude eyeliner, I'm going to begin to sketch out my brows. So Ursula has very expressive brows, meaning they move a lot and they're always a slightly different shape depending on what photo you're looking at of her. So I decided to create a basic animated arch eyebrow look with a slight flick in the front like this. That kind of gives us that evil look. And it's definitely a lot easier to sketch out features this way beforehand, because if you mess up or need to make adjustments, then you can easily do so without the nude eyeliner ruining your entire look. I definitely prefer doing this, especially when creating new brows, because sometimes it can be a little tricky making them both look the same, or at least, somewhat related. I'm also using that same eyeliner to sketch out my eyelid part. Ursula has eyeshadow up to her brow basically, so we're going to create a rounded eyelid that goes up near the brow. I'm extending the lid outwards like this to create bigger and wider eyes. Going in with my liquid liner, I'm going to trace over the brows, and although we made the sketch, sometimes you can still mess up, and that's no problem if you do, because you can go in with a little bit of white face paint, to sharpen up the lines. Just be sure you blend out the white afterwards. For the lid, I am starting with this light blue shade from my BH Cosmetics Tropical Palette. And just like a coloring book, I'm filling in the space we sketched out on our lid. Easy peasy, right? Now I'm taking a deeper blue shade and adding that just on the perimeter to add more depth to our eyes. But it wasn't dark enough for me, so I went in with this shimmery dark blue shade from my Kat Von D Metal Matte palette to get the job done, and it worked perfectly. Now with a black eyeshadow, I'm going to carefully trace the outer part of my eyelid shape and then go over it with a black pencil liner. This makes our eyes look very animated and cartoony. With a mix of black and white face paint, I'm creating a gray color to paint on the brow bone space like this. I'm even going to drag the same gray down onto the sides of my nose to contour my kind of wide nose into a super slim Ursula kind of nose. Now I'm lining my lower lash line with black eyeliner, as well as taking my liquid liner again and creating a wing on my upper lash line. The wing should be easy to create since we're just following the shape of the fake lid that we created. With that same dark blue, I'm blending that onto my lower lash line, and then we can move on to falsies. For lashes, I'm using these long flirty ones from Bold Face Makeup, and then I'm taking my liquid liner again to create a few long lashes on the outer corner of my lower lash line. And then we're finishing off the eyes with a little bit of mascara. To contour, I'm taking this deep purple shade and blending it onto my forehead and down the sides of my cheekbones and even the sides of my chin. Let's add some shimmer highlight. I'm taking this iridescent highlight from BH Cosmetics and popping that right on my cheekbones and the center of my nose. To line my lips, I'm taking a red lip liner to create this extreme dramatic lip shape. The Cupid's bow is sharp and pointed, and then they extend outwards past the natural corner of my lips, and then the bottom is actually really long and rectangular, so I'm drawing this straight line below my bottom lip and just connecting it with the points. Now I'm filling it all in with a red liquid lipstick from Smashbox Cosmetics, and this look is complete! Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this evil sea witch tutorial. I had a lot of fun getting into character for this look, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.
Oh, and there is one more thing. We haven't discussed the subject of payment. I'm not asking much, just a token, really a trifle. What I want from you is your voice.